of CAF Rail Digital Services. We are a team of 41 people dealing with railway industry issues and dealing with advanced analytics and digital transformation. And what is CAF? CAF is today one of the players in the railway industry. We deliver trams, metro, commuter trains, high-speed trains to the 5 continents. We are 11,000 employees, most of them engineers, 80% of them engineers. We are not only delivering rolling stock material, we are delivering signaling equipment, we are delivering traction systems to our clients, who usually are administrations. And what is LeadMine? LeadMine is a combination of data analytics and engineering expertise. It's our digital train platform. It is, at the end, we're using TIPCO as a business intelligence tool in our analytics platform. We are having 29 different clients. Actually, we are delivering trains with our platform in the United Kingdom for TransPennine, Northern Arriva, different Roscoes and different operators in the United Kingdom. And what's next? Next is we will deliver trains together with our digital train platform in the Scandinavian region and in Australia for the city of Canberra. Some of the examples we are providing and some of the samples of clients we are having actually. And so what are our challenges and our pain points? Together, today, the railway industry is dealing with consolidation practices. You are all probably aware of of Bombardier being bought by Alstom quite recently. So we are competing against quite bigger players than CAF. We are competing against CRRC, which is one of the biggest Chinese companies in the railway industry. We are competing against Siemens, as an example. So in order to compete, we need to keep the pace of our innovation. We've been investing 160 million euros during the last 5 to 6 years in order to remain competitive, and a big amount of those 160 millions are being directed. We've been investing in integrating technologies, big data technologies and BI technologies. And our pain point when we started like 4 to 6 years ago was that we're dealing with 32 milliseconds information. We're dealing with a lot of data points that we need to ingest in our data lake. We're talking about 14,000 columns. Even we can reach 26,000 columns for automatic metro or our Saudi Arabia complicated project. And so in order to do that, in order to improve our business operations, we did select TIPCO as the BI tool. BI tool, which was able to deal with those milliseconds issues. BI tool which was able to be agile for us to visualize the information and in order to provide our clients with better insights. Our need to improve advanced analytics is within the business operations and business maintenance activity. We're going to have internal clients and external clients, and we needed to fulfill every need. Goals in the railway industry are quite related with reliability, availability, life cycle cost, and avoiding service-affecting failures. So those main goals are the ones we are trying to pursue. We are trying to achieve thanks to LeadMine and thanks to TIPCO, Spotfire. So in order to do that, in order to accomplish those goals, we are providing several solutions to the market. One of them is the fleet management, which is a real-time tool, but the other ones are related with advanced analytics and are related with wheelset life extension. It's also an advanced analytic use case. The advanced analytics main cases are related with systems being installed in the train, which is doors, batteries, traction system, signaling system, braking system, and so on. And so everything starts with a PC box, which is installed in every train. Then those two data streamings are sent to Amazon Web Services. Then we treat them, we ingest them, we load them, we transform them, and we enrich them in data bricks. And then we use, in order to visualize and in order to have the endpoint of the predictive analytics, the condition-based maintenance information, we use TIPCO Spotfire. And what is Spotfire then being delivered and to whom? We deliver it in the smart maintenance depots, and it is being used in our smart operations center here in Madrid. So actually, all those 29 clients, different clients from United Kingdom to Arabia to Metro Chile, as an example, is using TIPCO Spotfire at the end of our LeadMine digital train platform. Everything starts with the PC box, and we're going to send the alarms of the HMI, and we're going to send every variable in the MBB bus of the train. Let me just share a video that it is going to show you how we are using the data. So you saw in the latest pictures of the video, one of the latest scenes of the video was showing one of the use cases we are providing to our clients, both internally and externally, which is the predictive analytics and condition-based maintenance. Those two are 2 out of 12. We do provide our internal and external stakeholders with material forecasting, with energy consumption dashboards, interactive dashboards. So now we're going to share with you 6 or 7 out of 12 advanced analytic use cases that we are providing with LeadMine. First of them is the drill down. In this case, we're going to show each column is a train. In this case, each column is a power car in Saudi Arabia, and it's subset. Within each column is a system within the train, a battery, compressor, or alternator. So meaning in the left-hand side, we're going to have the less performing train. And then the flow is going to be, we're going to be able to click in the less performing train, clicking on the alternator, and then we're going to have a pie chart with the most active alarms. We can click on one of them, and then we're going to have an histogram. Let us know if we are performing better or not as expected. And so then finally we can click on a specific point of the histogram, and then we're going to have the details so that we can work on that alternator in a specific power car in Saudi Arabia, meaning the root cause is much simpler that we were using, is much faster using TIPCO Spotfire than ever before. Second use case is geolocation of HMI event. In this case, we are geolocating alarms, and that's quite useful for us in order to understand whether it is the infrastructure affecting our fleet, or is the train that we need to act on in order to improve the performance of the infrastructure and the train, so that we're going to be able to analyze whether a signaling issue is due to a valise in the infrastructure or is due to an electronic within the train, or anything related with the train being related with the infrastructure. Third use case, and is quite important one, is the energy efficiency. Railway is dealing with a quite demanding request to consume less energy. And so with LeadMine and Spotfire, what we can do here is select a specific date, select a specific time frame, and in a specific geolocation in which our fleet is providing service. And what we are seeing now is the speed, the catenary voltage, the controller within the cabin of its train, together with the power and the energy being consumed. And so if we select an acceleration period, what we're going to see is the details of the energy being consumed. And so we can, again, interact and work together with the infrastructure manager and understand whether the substation which is feeding the fleet is going to cope with the energy being demanded by the fleet. And so if we move from what is happening now towards a more predictive or on-condition analytics, what we're seeing now is, based on our domain knowledge of railway industry, what we're seeing here is only some cases of some systems that are not behaving correctly based on health indicators and life indicators, meaning that from one specific train or system to the right-hand side of the dashboard, this is what we are not going to over-maintain. That's not going to need any maintenance activity. So we're going to focus only on those systems based, again, on the domain knowledge and based on our expertise, so that we can click on one of it and we're going to be able to see the details. If we have already fixed the issue, we're going to see that we have achieved normality. Again, and moving towards predictive, and then what we're going to see now is how we're treating statistically those thousands of data points. In this case is the Zaragoza tram project, and this is an HVAC system. And again, based on advanced analytics, we are able to focus only on what is going to be causing us some troubles. And again, using TIPCO Spotfire, what we are able to do is insert aggregated columns. We can aggregate standard temperature. We can aggregate computer maintenance management system information. So, and having all those informations, we are able to predict whether there is, in this case, this onboard storage energy system, whether when it's going to fail and what is the failure mode we're going to be confronted with. 6 use cases are quite interesting for us, because wheels are responsible for a quite big amount of the investments needed to maintain a train. Usually to maintain a train we need to invest at least the same amount of money we're going to invest when buying one. And so wheels are quite interesting asset to focus and to study. So let me just show you a small video that shows how we collect that data using artificial vision and lasers. So all that data that we have captured using those artificial vision cameras and those lasers are gonna help us reconstruct the profile of the wheel and start analyzing the different parameters of the wheel, the slope, the height, the diameter. So again, using TIPCO is quite useful using the filters. We can analyze per train of the fleet or per different car, trailer car or motor car. We can analyze right-hand wheels or left-hand wheels. And then we can use TIPCO Spotfire functionalities in order to predict when the wheel set is gonna be needed of change. And not only that, in order to analyze the outliers, in this case, each column is a train. The life expectancy in that case for that specific train, this one is not the best one. And so Spotfire and LeadMine help us analyzing whether the wheel wear is due to the underfloor wheel lathe with which we need to pass through periodically, or is due to the service wearing, normal wearing of the wheel. So in this case, it seems like it is a service which is affecting most that specific train. So that in this way, we can improve our business and the material wheels we are consuming. Our success stories mainly are related, or the ones we want to share with you is related with an automatic metro that we have delivered to the city of Santiago de Chile. In that case, we are having 10 to 20 times less failures. We are having a reliability which is being improved 10 to 14 times compared to the previous material which is being delivered to the city of Santiago de Chile. We've been improving the wheel life expectancy of our high-speed trains being maintained by a train in a important figure. Another important use case that we've been sharing with you is the Zaragoza tram. In that case, we're expecting a maintenance cost reduction of 10% through different initiatives, automating maintenance, implementing condition-based maintenance dashboards, and providing with predictive capacities. So all those three main activities and initiatives are gonna helping us improve 10% our business plan. And a good case is the fleet optimization in Northern Arriva, which is providing service in the region of Manchester. They are having 100 trains, CAF fleets, delivered by CAF for sure, but we are monitoring not only those two fleets, electrical and diesel, but we are monitoring two fleets which are non-CAF fleets. And so we are delivering them with LeadMine and Spotfire the capability to monitor 4 different fleets, and they are using it in their control room in order to improve their operations, in order to improve the delays, in order to improve the time needed to take some decisions to avoid congestion in their line. Our lessons learned are related with the capability we've gained with TIPCO, again, to insert columns, calculated columns, to have geolocation capabilities, to have interactive dashboards. Those lessons learned are related with we need to put the focus on business first. We need to understand what is the main objective we are having before entering in contact with our data engineers and data scientists. For sure, the problem is going to be solved correctly if we act on a team-based approach, acting as a team, the analysts, the data engineers, the people coming from the business. We have actually created an SteerCo internally, which is going to help us improve our priorities and our business. And what is next? Next is related with automation for sure. Way we gonna deal with automating activities without the need to send anyone to check a fleet or to check a specific train. Everything related with digital train. We look at this with a lot of interest. We need to look at the digital twin in a practical approach. How are we gonna feed our engineering expertise with real data in order to design better and in order to maintain better? That's a quite interesting approach that the railway industry is having and is going to have. We need to continue for sure improving our business performance, and it's quite interesting the how the edge devices are going to improve over the next years, and how we're going to being confronted, how we're going to need to have as much intelligence inside our fleets, inside our trains in the next years, in the years to come. That's all for me. Thank you very much. Thanks for hearing us, and thanks for your time. Thank you very much.